what is positioning?
Positioning can be at a brand or a product level, number one. So let's just put that aside for now. I would call it the pitch of your offering. So if you've ever done a sales pitch before, I could be selling a toothbrush, but the way that I sell it, the way that I put it in the customer's mind, and everything that goes with that pitch, if you will, is kind of what I would call positioning. Positioning is just where do you want to be in the mind of your customers? Kimberly Whitler says it's the best. If you play the game Battleships, put your ships down in certain grids, the Y and X axis, and they do the same thing. There's a divider in between, so you can't see where they put their ships. And then you fire artillery shells, metaphorically, via coordinates. So you go, oh, A3. And then if your ship is covering part of that quadrant, then, you know, that's one hit. And you have different sized ships and stuff like that. And the point is, you are in a market full of competitors, and you have to decide, where do I want to be in that so that I'm not getting directly compared to other competitors, and what space can I own and defend within that broader market. And that's a very nuanced discussion. But I mean, coming back to maybe some of your clients who are tradies or whatever, like, you know, chippy, why would I pick one chippy over the other chippy? Like, they'll basically do the same thing, and then they go, well, I'm a better quality one, or I can do it faster, or I can do it cheap, or I use this method, or I have this team, or whatever. So as a customer, let's reverse it and go, how would I choose between options when I'm faced with direct competitors? And that's why positioning is quite important. So there's different ways you can do it. There is no really right answer here. To not do positioning, though, that doesn't provide a value benefit to the organization is quite key here. It's more about if the customer realizes your positioning or not. That is the difference. So I could say that I'm better or quicker or whatever, but if it's not the case, and if the customer doesn't perceive it to be the case, then it's all mute. It's really important that it is taken from a customer perspective. But yeah, some people do product feature sort of things. Some people do the vibe or branding perspective in terms of, like, this is our energy. You maybe attract certain personalities or businesses in certain phases of their life, or certain cultures that sort of just gel with you and your team and the personalities within your team, and you'll tend to attract more of them because of that. And the ones who don't choose you will be of the opposite persuasions. As a business leader, you might sort of see those things happening and double down on that and go, okay, well, I want to protect this niche because all my customers are kind of like this, and they kind of resonate with this thing that I'm doing and the way we pitch this, and they kind of like my vibe on this, and I joke around a bit, and they like, or maybe they like my service staff and all pretty attractive, you know, whatever it is. And you kind of just double down on your owner, and you strengthen that feature within your product offering and make it very apparent to new prospects.